Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Salt and Sanctuary. We beat our first boss, we got a bunch of salt. Let's advance. Advancing actually kind of involves backtracking. But, remember this door? We opened this backtracking gate, but we weren't able to go ahead until now. There's your fortress key. Hello? Greetings, traveler. Do you have a quest? Sure. Rescuing a princess, I haven't seen any princesses, but don't lose hope, friend. Anyway, it's good to have a quest. Would you like to know what my quest is? Yeah. Excellent. My quest is to invade that castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded and dragons must be slain, mustn't they? Cool. Getting into the castle... Well, this castle's a different story. There's a bridge to it, but it's missing bits. There's another way in, but it's not easy. I saw a passage beneath the fortress you've just emerged from. Perhaps it leads through to a village of sorts. There was a shortcut that connected the beach to the village, but it's been barred. Perhaps you can unlock it? I've heard something about a jester. The jester knows a way to get to places no one else can? It's easy to claim something. Until you actually back your claims up, you're just a rumor monger. Okay. Well, did it. Oh, a black pearl. A free skill thing. I'll take it. Oof. I saw the spikes here. For just a second, I thought I was going to injure myself. But nope, they are in the foreground. Woodsman's axe, cotton trousers, and tunic. Also, I have a little bit of stuff to look up. So... Cotton tunic, peasant's tunic, done. Cotton trousers, peasant's leggings. A poorly armed peasant couldn't have made it far here, but one should never underestimate humanity's ability to survive. Weapon. Woodsman's axe. A simple woodsman's tool crafted by affixing a sharpened iron wedge to the end of a hardwood shaft, normally used for felling trees, but commonly repurposed in times of strife by peasants and revolutionaries for felling their oppressors. Inventory, we've checked that, but bestiary. The Sodden Knight, or Sodden. The stoic protector of the festering banquet. The Sodden Knight bears decades of dry sea air on his tattered shroud. I never really noticed this before, by the way, but I like that you could see them move. Like you can see them, their idle animation or whatever. That's pretty cool. I don't think there's anything more than that. Yeah, my friend NPC here is not in the bestiary, so oh well. Ouch, but that's how I get down here as far as I'm aware. A pitchfork and a pouch of salt. Pitchfork, an agricultural tool consisting of a three-pronged iron head affixed to the end of a wooden shaft, arguably better known as a makeshift weapon taken up by destitute peasants and angry mobs than for its intended purpose of pitching hay and compost. Yeah, I think if I were a pauper, I would have started with this weapon, which is pretty good. Pretty good early damage. Yeah, look at that. It weighs more, but that attack just explodes, and the strength scaling is S compared to E and C, and it only weighs marginally more. It's only good for stabbing, though. So I can't take out things above me very easily. That's the notable disadvantage. So I might actually want to keep my sword on standby for this one, but I'll test this out because this might be really good. By the way, ho ho, there's a secret. Well, Nope. Okay, see ya. Oh yeah, telling me how to drop down. Useful advice. Bandit's Pass. Welcome. This is a different shrine, or sanctuary, and it's been taken. And here's a merchant. Now, if I take the oath, I switch to the creed of, well, this particular creed, which will mean that I'm going to lose points with my previous creed. Like, they're going to be pissed off at me. But I want a trophy. Take the oath of Devara's Light. I will denounce the three and become an apostate. Did it. And I got an earthen vessel, which it looks like is the item to bring a sanctuary to that particular creed. Vessel made of clay, considered a divine icon by clerics of the Sanctuary of the Divine. Place it in a vacant sanctuary to claim it for the Goddess of Light, healer and protector of the downtrodden. So that's pretty interesting. Now, why did I switch to this creed? So I can talk to this guy. So it's gonna suck if I want to go back to that one other merchant, but I suppose if I find another stone statue, I could get a Goddess of Light version of the merchant. May Devara's light shine upon you. Learn prayers, no kidding? Blessed Weapon, Class 2 Prayer. Blessed non-elemental weapon with timeless wisdom, adding holy damage. Paladins from all creeds have carried blessed weapons into battle. The art of balancing willpower spent invigorating one's weapon with divine energy with willpower spent in actual combat is a difficult thing to master. Light Vessel and Blessed Page. Light Vessel, light water is said to hold the spirit of, or the spit of Devara, and with it her limitless spite for evil. By the way, I should mention, if I wanted to make this shrine the one for my previous creed, I think there's an option. I think I might need an item to do it, but to defile the shrine, and that'll get people to actively attack me. Blessed Page, a page from a blessed tome, the strength of 1,000 miracles still clinging playfully to it. Apply to add holy damage. So it's, you know, bolt paper or fire paper or resin in the previous games, except specifically for holy damage. Priest stuff that I can't equip because they're class 1 light armor. Can't do it. Flange Mace, a class 0 hammer, and the attack explodes. Strength scaling is an S, dexterity not so much, but it weighs less. I might actually want to buy that. What if I do equip that? Talk. Devara's light covers all things. Its warmth is felt even in the shade. I am a conduit of Devara's light. I am her vessel. All creatures on earth may bask in her light and receive her forgiveness. Okay. Bask in her light. It will protect you. Stone Cell Sword. Beautiful. Also, I can level up. There's my Black Pearl. Tree of Skill. What do I even want to upgrade now? Because there's so much. There's so much. Daggers. Class 1 light armor, actually. And it boosts my endurance. I think I'll actually do that. I only have one more Black Pearl, though. Class 1 bows. That's also potentially exciting. Gain more dexterity. Gain more willpower. Dexterity, dexterity. I'm going to have to look into this. That Pitchfork, though, if I keep pumping strength and dexterity, I will become a force to be reckoned with. Bolstered dexterity. So much of this stuff. Then there's endurance, which is equip load. But I also want to boost, I believe it was willpower? Yeah, for max stamina. Also, the light armor. The words that follow detail the 192nd ranging of the Coats and Talons, Red Brow Division of Livin, as carried out by me, Carmen Cran, Division Captain. I do hereby swear that all the things I have claimed and chronicled below are true to the best of my recollection. The Fully Null Horror, S1. So much stuff, so much stuff, so much stuff. It's freaking insane. More dex. More raw strength, which is always good. More endurance, more strength. You could really go to town with this. And then there are more shields. Even class 2 shields. Along with mace fighters. Oh my goodness. It pumps my strength and lets me wield great hammers and great axes. A class 1 heavy mace fighter. Legitimately tempting. But there's also 1 willpower, which I could further boost. It's so much. My attack goes up by 14.6, or if I do willpower, 14.5. Not at all, but drop rate goes up. Interesting. Willpower affects that, huh? And my focus goes up. Oh, there's my stamina too, which is quite a bit, actually. I might even want to do willpower. But then there's attack and dex. You know, it's so tempting. I'll do willpower. The will of man is like a stream flowing with water. Yeah, my green bar moved up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Now let me get a load of that sellsword, stone sellsword thing. Summon a sellsword. Grants shield block bonus to sanctuary region. Okay, is in the form of a rugged sellsword. Got it. Beware ahead. Godspeed good? Makes me a little nervous. Three bells of return. Damn. That's a little intimidating. There we go. Not so bad. You know, we saw one of these at the Festering Banquet as well. I don't know what to make of this. Am I missing something? There we go. I can climb that. But there's no way I'm getting that item. Bag of salt. Ugh, a Flange Mace. Damn it. I didn't need to buy that. A sturdy iron mace with an elegantly flanged head designed to concentrate the force of its impact. Lethal and easily handled in spite of, or perhaps thanks to, its simplicity. It is particularly effective against armored or otherwise brittle opponents, and it pumps my attack even more. That ain't bad. That is not bad at all. And a bag of salt. You know, I wonder. I can't sell items. I gotta do with the merchant. And I can't talk to the merchant because he's no longer with the creed that I'm in. Ah, shucks. Anyway, what if I actually go to the right? Well, I see an enemy. Fair enough. You know, I wonder what the critical attack is for the mace, if it's different at all. A little bit slow, a little bit. Midshipman's Dirk. I'll have to look into that a little later. Those are these creepy enemies. Come on, buddy. Oh, nope, you got a friend. My god, get wrecked. Nope. That actually hurt. Let's try this out. Damn. A bolts and a platoon crossbow. Bag of salt, a burlap bag full of salt. She traveled from village to village, a burlap bag of salt on her back, spreading wealth to the weak and infirm. Lucas 5:21. Midshipman's dirk, a fighting dagger worn by sailors serving aboard naval vessels. While its slash attacks are relatively weak, it is designed primarily for thrusting and can inflict mortal wounds after a successful parry. Yeah, I'll bet. Ugh, I want to sell my mace. Yeah, feral beast tooth. It is different from the endless fang then. Tooth of a feral beast, resembling something between wolves and bears, these creatures seem like they may be native to the island and have certainly taken a liking to the drowned humanoids that prowl the ruins. Transmutation exchange. Okay. Oh yeah, the weapon. Where's the section for the crossbow? What's up with that? Ah, okay. So this is basically my gun, if I'm playing like Bloodborne. A basic, mass-produced crossbow commonly issued to light infantry regiments and soldiers on guard duty. Designed more for large-scale economy than actual effectiveness in battle, its simple components and solid construction nevertheless provide great reliability. What about the bolts? That's all for spells. Where would I even look for bolts? Well, whatever. We know what they are. Fair enough. Got them. It's a lot of goons. Also, I should look up the new enemy types. More on that. Whoa, okay. More on that later. Oh, whoops, I used the Water of Blessing. Actually, wait, something just occurred to me. I'll have to look something up in a second. I was too early. Drowned Raider's ear. Fair enough. But... yeah, wow. My red flasks were changed to the Water of Blessing because I'm of a different creed. That's pretty clever. A phial of incandescent liquid, its colors shift like a prism. Quaffed restores some HP and gain a few seconds of divine protection. That's actually pretty clever. I like that quite a bit. It changes based on my creed. Goddamn. Anyway, you're out of here, buddy. How about you? Yeah, I can see how this game could get dangerous. I barely left the sanctuary and look at all the stuff I'm encountering. Raiders Targe? And Raiders Harness. An iron round shield of the style carried by Markdor's Grey Raiders, a notorious band of outlaws known for their brazen attacks on caravans and merchant shipping. The Grey Raiders rose to infamy after thwarting repeated attempts by the Dorian military to stamp them out, but the group was finally eradicated by Ascarian mercenaries after the High Council branded them enemies of the state and issued bounties for their heads. What about the harness? A fur-lined leather harness worn by raiders. Provides a surprising amount of protection. Raiders are common threats in the forest highlands of the continent of Ascaria, but many tribes are willing to work as sellswords to the royal army. Yeah, I'm going to need to look into... yeah, there it goes. Better for fire defense, but... plate mail is kind of where it's at right now. Why not? Put on the rogue's mask. Now I got super, quote, super defense, I guess. Fair enough. I'll get that raider in a second. Okay. If no one else is coming, then I'll go get him now. Why not? I still take 1 damage, the most minor chip damage. Raiders stuff and a bag of salt. So it's the remainder of the Raiders' equipment, it seems. Okay. Raiders Zushanka, a unique fur-lined leather hat favored by raiders. This versatile accessory can be worn in several ways in order to adjust the levels of warmth it provides, making it suitable for a wide variety of weather conditions. A little worse on the poison and the equipment load, but noticeably better in other aspects of defense. I might hold off on it now, though, because I need to really pump my endurance. Raiders Portyanki. Fur-trimmed leather boots worn by raiders. Their boots are crafted for exceptional durability and emphasize function over form, a necessary compromise given their violent and lawless ways. Let's take a look at the bestiary at long last. Drowned Raider. The reanimated drowned remains of a barbaric raider adorned in salt-crusted furs and armed to the teeth with crude axes, and I could get his ear, apparently. Peasants. An unarmed sailor, his soul met with the same misfortune as so many of this island's denizens, yet his body plods on, struggling, never knowing what it struggles for. Berserker we've seen. Yeah. Drowned Bandit. Drowned corpse of a common highwayman, reanimated and renewed as the marauding villain he formerly was in nearly every way. Okay. Drowned Raider's Ear. A relentless, brutal, and mindless barbarian that most likely patrolled bandits' pass. A shipwrecked raider was most likely a sellsword sent to fight another king's war, but on this island, the rotted remains of those warriors seem to have settled into something resembling mindless banditry. Transmutation exchange. You get the idea. Alright. Fair enough. Now, one moment. It might seem weird that I'm going back. But yeah, I could climb this. And that. Whoops, it's a stone guide. Adventure Guide. Grants item find bonus to Sanctuary region. So yeah, if I plant that guy here and I go back and kill these enemies again, I'll probably have better chances of getting drops from them. These stone things are exceedingly useful. How do you like this? Light Vessel and Spirited Mend. What is Spirited Mend? Class 2 Prayer. Restore HP and reduce wounding. So it's just better. Whether by the old gods, the new, or the pure of man, great faith in a power beyond the mortal realm is always answered. Or the pure will of man. There we go. So, not bad. I'll take it. Aha. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Now let's move on. This is going very well. Famous last words. Okay. Flame arrow, 20 of them. Very nice, very nice. And a couple of bucks. Maybe I'll hold off just for a second. You noticed that, right? Couple bucks again. An infantry poleaxe, which looks spelled wrong, actually. Well, I can't wield it. Yeah, Paul axe. This variation of the standard halberd sports a crescent blade rather than a traditional convex axe head. Slightly more ornate than its utilitarian counterparts, but considerably less practical as a result. This design is typically limited to ceremonial use and is most commonly carried by guardsmen on formal occasions. Now, again, my mace is the better attacker right now, but if I pump strength and dex, the pitchfork scales better with dex, so I think it'll ultimately win the strength race. So... Now this is extremely hard to see, but can you see what's in front of my character right now? Do you see the little vertical white line? A little peg? Can you see that? It's two little pegs. They're going across the path in front of me. That is a trip wire. So... yeah, see? I tripped the tripwire. I figured rolling would help, but I guess it didn't. Maybe I should just jump over it, but that's tricky. Oh, yikes. Okay. We're doing this now. Chain coif. And chain gauntlets. Very nice. Put the torch out. There's just absolutely nothing here, so let's just leave. I wonder if, well, the trap's probably going to come back if I hit the sanctuary, but oh well. Let's get back out of here. God, I need to level up my equipment load as well, so I can wear this stuff, but also run faster. But then I want to level up my stamina so I can have more stamina. I'm glad that stamina is not tied to running in this game, but there's still the issue of being able to swing more often. I cannot level up, but perhaps pouch of salt, bag of salt. Anyway, pouch. I keep forgetting this is the equip menu. I have to go over here. Pouch of salt. Use. I love that I stamp it. Now there's a bundle of salt. 250. Alright. What about a bag? 500, huh? That ain't bad. I could probably level up once from all that. Yeah. Alright. So, Tree of Skill. I really should pump my endurance, I think. What does that allow me to get to? Dexterity, which could also be nice, actually. At least to all of this. Strength and will, oh my goodness, all the way up to pikeman and sword fighter. That is very tempting, but look at all these levels up I need. Raw strength is also very tempting. But this leads to all sorts of endurance. Maybe I'll just do that. Did it. That's feeling pretty nice. Yeah, I think that's just what I'll stick with for now. I think that's just what I'll do. Alright, let's just check out my my new armor. The chain coif. Calmator chain links. Got it. Did I not have any... I thought I had 2 chain things. Was it the mail? Did I miss something? Because I got the plate, obviously. I could have sworn I got 2 chain things. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, it was the gauntlets. Leather gloves reinforced with chain links. Got it. Alright. Well, for now it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We've passed the Festering Banquet, and we entered Bandit's Pass, where we encountered a whole new set of enemies, items. We even got a new sanctuary where we could take up a different creed. We got a cleric to talk to. A whole lot of stuff is opening up to us, but of course there is far more to explore. Until next time, everyone.